organization for picking me and trusting me to put on for Still Nation. I'm here and I'm ready.
Questions?
Joe,
Jeff-
you have to be really excited for it, though. I mean, play here, your hometown team, where your dad played. What is it?
I mean, yeah, this is something that was always in the back of my mind and even my family mind of what if I end up in Pittsburgh. So now that I'm here, we're just trying to figure out where I'm going to live now. So it's a good feeling to have.
Joey, you were obviously connected to the Steelers throughout this entire process. What was it like tonight when you got the call that made you a Pittsburgh Steeler?
It was great. Last night I was mad. I had an edge on me. And this is the perfect way to end my day right here. I just got all about last night, and shoot, I'm ready. And I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm trying to prove myself.
I was gonna say, does that going in the second round, does that add a little juice coming in here to kind of prove yourself?
Definitely add a little more fuel to the fire. And that just gave me even more greater reason to go out and put on for Still Nation and my pops and everything.
Joey, is that why you left last night for the state of Kansas City? You were disgusted?
Yeah, I was a little upset, but I was like, I'm not gonna put on the same suit twice. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna go home and relax with the family.
So
There's
we-
so much talk about you following in your dad's footsteps, but what excites you the most about being able to write your legacy here at the Steelers?
It's gonna be my flavor to it. It's me. It's not him. He understands that it's my time to shine. He did what he had to do, and it's my time right now. And I'm gonna get the fans attention with that. And I'm gonna play hard ball.
Joey, you know this defense. How do you feel like you fit within the scheme of this defense?
This is still his defense. This is what we're about. Hard football. We're gonna smack you in the mouth. We're gonna play aggressive. I feel like that fits my game style. I'm gonna get in your face. I'm gonna talk a little trash, but we're gonna play.
Joey, did it feel
Understanding
different?
what you're talking about with the chip on your shoulder after the way things went yesterday, but in a weird way, is this almost a decent way for this to have happened? I mean, now you've come here as their second pick. You weren't the guy that stuff about, well, you just came here because you're Joey's son, that's really dented now, isn't it? Like they went up and got another guy and they still wanted you anyway. Does that help at all?
Yeah, definitely help. The narrative definitely, but I mean, I'm just blessed to be here, and yeah, that chip on my shoulder is gonna last. I'm gonna prove myself that I feel like I'm that guy, and I feel like I was CB1 that year, and we're gonna see this year when the season starts.
Joey, did it feel different walking through here? You come through the doors, you've been here obviously numerous times before, but coming through here as the Steelers draft pick, feel different at all yet?
No, it's like a stroll in the park. I kind of already knew everything about this facility, and I mean, I'll just get it going in there because I know it's time to work. It's time. It's business.
Joey, you mentioned you talk a little trash. Can you compete with your father in that regard?
Of course. I'm a little bit better than him, but yeah, that's just my competitive edge.
What whenever you out here at training camp, covering guys like Antonio Brown, you're 14, 15-year-old kids at the time, what was that like and how did that help you or did it?
I mean, it gave me the utmost confidence. I mean, I was going against the best at that time, considerably. So just to be able to work with him and work with the Steelers at that young age is everybody can't do that. So I was just really happy to be in that moment, soaked it all in, and took it with me.
What was this day like though for you after the disappointment of last night? Were you expecting this could happen, or were you just open up for anything?
No, I was not expecting it. After last night, I was like, anything can happen with this draft, and I kind of had that going into it, but there's always that little voice in the back of your head saying maybe the Steelers could draft you. So when it was on the clock and the time was winding down, I was like, dang, they might not get me. But then I seen that 412 number pop up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm coming home. So.
Are you old enough to remember your dad playing for the Steelers? You remember that at all? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Joey,
Joey, you said you bring your own.
What did he say to you about yesterday, not getting picked, and then what did he say about getting picked by the Steelers?
He just said use that at school, and he know me, he know how I get, so he understand how I'm coming for this season, and I got something to prove that just gives me even a greater reason.
You said at the combine that you're more like your mom, you're easygoing. Now you're like your dad.
Yeah, I'm kind of turned right now. I'm a little bit mad, but I'm just happy at the same time, so I don't know how to feel, but I'm just happy to be back.
Joey, what made you want to drive down here? A lot of guys, they get picked, they do a conference call. They're usually, not in the same city as the team that drafts them, but why come down here tonight?
It was right across the street. It wasn't too far of a drive. We was like, we might as well go see everybody, chill everybody, and it was a great little reunion.
Were you at your parents' house watching with everybody?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Joe, you mentioned bringing your own flavor. How are you different from your dad?
I just feel like I bring a different approach to the game. He was really turned on and off the field a little bit, and he didn't have a little off more a little bit. But I feel like like I said before, when you brought up, I'm like my mom and my dad, and it just gives a little spice to the game.
Joey, what's your relationship like with Mike Tomlin, and did he share anything memorable after you were selected?
I mean, yeah, me and Coach T have a great relationship. I'm close with her family. Me and Dino Tomlin are great friends. We talk every day basically, and it was business at the end of the day, and that's what he told me. He's like, it's funny because it's kind of like a family thing, but at the end of the day, it's business. So every time I walk in here, we gotta treat it like business. And I'm all about that, and I'm ready.
Along those lines of being drafted by the Steelers brings a lot of excitement, but it brings a lot of expectations for you too. How do you anticipate dealing with it, when things don't go smoothly, or just knowing that, you are following some pretty big footsteps?
I mean, it comes with the game. I didn't do this for no reason. I understand what my dad did, and I understand his legacy, and I'm trying to add on to the family legacy. So there's gonna be some up and downs with that, but I'm ready.
Joey, when they traded up to 14, did you know that it wasn't for you? Did you think it could have been for you, especially with all the other, there's only one quarter who was gone at the time, right? So like, what did you think, or what did you know by then when they did trade up to 14?
I thought I was coming home at 14. I was like, okay, this is the jump. Like, I heard talks about Patriots. It was all kind of stuff on the news and social media about where I was going, where everybody was going. So when they made that trade, I was like, I could possibly be going home right here. And then they did their pick, and it is what it is.
You're probably the biggest corner they've had here since Mel won. Have you ever talked to Mel, met him or anything like that?
No, but I wish I would.
You would.
Has it hit you yet? Has it kind of sunk it in?
Yeah, definitely. I'm all in the Steeler gear. It's like, it's crazy.
Joe, you were talking on the podcast with Patrick Peterson about the possibility of this. Just what do you imagine you'll be able to gather or to benefit from his leadership and his experience?
I mean, he's a Hall of Fame cornerback, so I'm just glad to be paired with him and get to soak as much knowledge as I can. He did a lot with this sport, and I'm just happy to be paired with him.
You talk about your dad's legacy, and obviously he's given a lot back to this community with the campus center with your sister. What does all that mean to you to be able to continue that here in the same city?
I mean, it means everything to me. It just makes it easier for me, my mom, and really the whole family to do what we always do and just keep pushing with that foundation.
Talk about your growth.
Did he give you any advice?
I mean, he was excited. He was probably louder than me a little bit, but no, he was ready. He said, just go in with that chip on your shoulder. You pissed off a little bit, but they'll know too.
Talk a little bit about
Final
your journey.
one.
Talk a little bit about your journey coming up through Pittsburgh and the people who helped you get to this point. Of course, your dad, people like your conditioning coach, Sean McCaskill, and some others who helped you in your growth and maturation to get you to this point.
I mean, they're all excited for me. They're happy for me. They're all outside. Even Sean McCaskill, my DB trainer. So this is a great moment. Everybody happy, and I'm staying at home, and I'm just excited to be with Steeler Nation and just kick this thing off.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.